Well, welcome back everybody. You're watching the Gigabyte Dota Masters Tournament. I'm Triumph Man. Casted with me is Absolute Legends Gods, and we're watching Duskbin on the Radiant side. They're going to be taking on Zenith, and I've got to say, Gods, I'm a little worried for Duskbin tonight because Zenith, boy, have they been tough.
Absolutely, man. Zenith, I believe they've just beaten eHome in the Pro Dota 2 tournament, and they completely destroyed Invasion-Red a bit earlier today. Invasion-Red, who are actually looking not too shabby themselves, but Zenith just on a whole new level. They aren't going to be playing with Chuan here. They're a Chinese player who does play for IG. They have got the stand-in going under the name of Mad. They're up against Duskbin, what I would say as the Filipino hope in this tournament, because so far Maneski and Dreams have not put up a good showing. It's going to be up to Duskbin to show us what the Philippines is capable in Dota 2.
Indeed, and Duskbin straight away banning the Brewmaster. Sanking's been taken out by Zenith. I'm just wondering if we're going to see another Brewmother out in the field once again, but I am definitely... Well, the thing is, Duskbin, very, very strong heroes in the team. Also, they had a Dota team beat Maneski. Supposedly, that was at a LAN or something, and it wasn't the main Duskbin squad. So, I don't know. Take it with a grain of salt. But yeah, Duskbin, very strong heroes in the team. Unfortunately, not quite transitioning to Dota 2 as smoothly as one would like. I think we've seen similar results with Fnatic. Again, their Hon squad also switching over. Although, currently, speaking of Hon players who have switched over to Dota 2, ex-Gosu have really been they have been slaughtering teams left, right, and center. They've come out really strong in like the last couple of weeks. But anyway, back to this match though. We've had Vengeful Spirit banned, also Gods.
Yeah, Zenith going with a few unconventional bans. We do see Duskbin banning out the Panda, which Zenith have used on a couple occasions now. They did use that against eHome just last game. It was one of the few picks I did see from them. And yeah, I definitely think it's a smart ban. Banning out the Broodmother as well. It looks like Duskbin have been keeping an eye on Zenith, as we did see Ice playing the Brood, as well as the Panda. He is the one who plays those sort of micro-intensive heroes, where Zenith, VS and Sanking, two unusual bans, but they're just going to leave the pool wide open, give both teams full access to all those top picks, the Invoker, the Chen, the Prophet. These heroes still lurking around.
You know what? I haven't seen this in quite some time, because Invoker has been getting banned left, right, and center. I would like to see an Exhort Invoker, Dendy style Invoker. It would be a lot, because that's just a lot of fun to watch. I would like to see if someone run that, but of course, needs a very subtle hand at the helm. We'll see what they can do. Enigma though getting banned. This is a bit more of a common ban now, getting rid of Enigma, but definitely I agree. VS and Sanking kinda odd. Was not something I expected at all, but at the moment, looks like they're getting rid of some of the you know, semi-carry / pushes on the Radiant side.
Yeah, I agree with that. They're going to ban out the Darkseer as well, another hero which we've seen them using immediately. Zenith, without any second thoughts, go with the Invoker. I'm not sure who will play that. Maybe Nick will be playing that. He is known for his solo abilities, so we'll see just who is playing what a bit later on. But now Duskbin have to think, what do they want? Prophet's still in the pool, but Prophet has fallen a bit out of fashion. Antimate's still there, as is the Chen. Will Duskbin decide to run a Chen? They had a Chen up against Invasion-Red when they lost. That was when they ran the side lane solo Pudge, but they've proven that they don't mind picking up the Chen, so we may see one here.
I gotta say, as shaky as Duskbin look, I've also got to put it down to what the hell was that side lane Pudge? He then wound up going, actually, I can't do anything, and trying to jungle, which, let's be honest, he did it okay, like a better than expected job of jungling, just very weird strat. So hopefully they run something a little bit more stock standard. I'm not saying boring standard, but just a little bit less crazy, batshit crazy. So what's next? We've got Windrunner picked up, Earthshaker as well. Two pretty solid picks there.
I like these early picks. It's just going to give them some strong lanes, and they're just going to try to outlane Zenith. Although Zenith, I think, may go with the Leshrac, as they've seen them using that a fair bit as well. Maybe look to sort of build a bit of a mid-game push, as they love to be aggressive, get any sort of advantage nice and early on, as we're going to see just what they want to go with here with their next two picks. Expecting, yeah, like Leshrac, possibly even going for that Prophet themselves, as Prophet is still in the pool.
As I see some people asking for the camera to move, guys. This is just the big screen. It will move. Don't worry. Don't freak. See, this is what it'll look like when we're actually in game. But as it is right now, oh, the Invoker did get picked up. Also, Chen. All these heroes that we don't normally see sneak through have been picked up. And I'm really looking forward to some Invoker fights, just because we haven't seen one in just so damn long. So I'm really looking forward to that, Gods. But I don't know. As apparently they've switched sides. They were meant to be around the other way, but teams have decided they're going to be on the other side. Oh, well, never mind. We'll just change the overlay. Well, I did that. But Gods, I don't know. Do you think we'll see? Do you think they'll pick up the next supports next, or do you think we'll see some solo heroes getting picked up now?
I mean, for Duskbin, they're probably going to go with one of their solo heroes with these next few picks. They don't want to pick up any sort of hard carry just yet. Unless they're worried about being banned, they could always go with the Anti-Mage as their third pick. Zenith, on the other hand, every now and then they'll run a hard carry, but they just love to be aggressive. I mean, they're similar style to some of these Filipino teams, but they're sort of executing it much better in the Dota 2 metagame. And with this Chen, they do have some strong mid-game push. The Chen, obviously, a hero that can get the arcane boots with the mech, has the heal. They're going to go with the Morphling, though. So there you go. Morphling it is as their main carry. And are Duskbin going to go with the Anti-Mage? We've seen a few Anti-Mage versus Morphling games, especially also expected DK versus eHome game where Morphling came out on top, so maybe Duskbin going to be a bit worried about picking up the Anti-Mage here.
I know, I was really waiting for a huge, epic clash of the Titans between the Morphling and the Anti-Mage. Never really happened, though. It was just the supports versus Anti-Mage and then Morphling versus everybody else. And it worked out, but I don't know. I think Morphling is one of those heroes. He's very popular in the Southeast Asian scene. Don't see as much of him in the Euro scene, so he's a lot of fun, especially because he's also, for right-click, he's also just a fun carry to watch next, just because he's very mobile. And also, you know, he's got that huge shotgun build as well that's very, very popular, particularly amongst, well, I think it's amongst everybody now. It's just the whole Ethereal Blade just goes so well with him. And he's even had that slight little buff with the Ring of Aquila showing up. It's also another fantastic item that you can grab on him. Windrunner though, Earthshaker, what will they pick to complement their last pick? They are going into overtime now. In fact, actually, wow, Zenith really chewed down on their clock. They're down to 12 seconds on bonus time. They're willing to make some fast picks next. We'll see what they can go for. I think that's a good pick.
Just know that they will go with the Shadow Shaman. Yeah, I agree. The Disables will help lock down the Morphling. Even against a hero like Invoker, you need Disables to prevent him using that Tornado to escape, that Deafening Blast to escape, or just using that Ghost Box. So getting a heavy Disable hero to use with ES, the Windrunner as well. Going to give Duskbin some, I mean, it's sort of what we've seen, the quote-unquote new friendly light where you mass Disables. It's very effective, and Shadow Shaman also gives them some nice pushing power as well to work with in the mid-game. So I like this pick a lot.
Yeah, my Shadow Shaman just all around, just such a strong hero, and he's one of the heroes that control the mid lane as well. I'm just waiting to see what they do with this Chen. They have banned Obsidian Destroyer. I'm honestly not sure if Duskbin would have made huge use of that anyway. I mean, it's definitely a strong hero, but of course, Duskbin, you know, transitioning over from heroes. We saw they were a bit shaky yesterday, so I don't think they try and grab a hero that they don't have that much prior experience with. Or then again, maybe they've been running him locally in some land tournaments that I don't know about, but that's just my gut feeling. Also had Tidehunter banned there. I think that's a decent ban. He's one of those good brawling heroes. Can get up front. Good show stopping. Oh, Anti-Mage actually getting the last ban there. Okay, I think that's definitely a wise move, getting him off the board.
Yeah, that's going to sort of make Duskbin limited in what they can do to beat the Morphling. Picking up a hero like Anti-Mage to outcarry Morphling, always a possibility. As those heroes head-to-head, I'd say fairly even. It'll just come down to the Disables around, and right now, Duskbin have the better Disables with their supporting crew. So maybe, and Zenith, I mean, they've got the Chen, but it doesn't look like they're going to be going for the nice early to mid-game push because Invoker a fairly level-dependent hero. Same goes for Morphling, needs to get that farm up. So I think they're just going to be using this Chen maybe just to sort of protect the Morphling, give them some nice heals in the mid-game, maybe push one or two towers, but it's not going to be an all-in push that we've seen some teams use with that Chen. As now we're going to have Puck being banned out as well. So I'd say it's another good ban. Could be the side lane solo hero that Zenith would have wanted to go with.
Yeah, we'll see what they're going to pick up instead. Now the picks are over on Zenith's side. I mean, they've got to choose fast. They've got 10 seconds. There we go. Crystalmane. If ever in doubt, you need a support hero. Crystalmane, a very solid pick. Will fit into just about any lineup whatsoever. Because, I mean, you're going to need a support at some point. May as well make it a good one. And now we're back over in Duskbin's side. What are they going to grab? They've got, well, arguably, I mean, we could see the Shadow Shaman support. We've got the Ancient Apparition. I'm almost wondering, I like Ancient Apparition solo mid, but then again, Rasta is also really damn good as that solo mid, so I'm really torn. I think we'll see the Ancient Apparition support, though.
Yeah, I agree with that. I think Shadow Shaman is the more likely solo mid hero with the Windrunner in that side lane. AA going to be playing as a support here, and they can run the ES AA together as a tri-lane or sort of roaming around, or they may just run the ES up top with the Windrunner, so protect the Windrunner, make sure Windrunner does okay against the CM Morphling lane, or sort of CM Morphling and Chen, and then run the AA bottom with some kind of carry or semi-carry. Heroes like Marana, even the Lifesteal are still in the pool. The Lifesteal combos very well with the AA because you can use the open wounds with the AA, and I can hear you getting excited about something.
As some people are like screaming, why isn't Lycan even being picked or banned? Because as we're seeing, you can deal with Lycan. He's good. He's definitely a very powerful hero. Just, he's not an auto win. In fact, every game we've seen Lycan picked in this tournament so far, they have lost. Just keep that in mind. This is a good team. These are not just your shitty pub teams. It's not an open qualifiers. These are good, strong teams. And every Lycan game we've seen has been a loss for the Lycan's team. So, you know, he's definitely a good hero, but not unbeatable. Just consider that. That is Dota's balance. Nothing is really out there as insanely over-the-top strong. It's just... people like Puppy will talk it up and say, Brewmaster is the most OP thing. He's just, saying it's a good hero. It's not saying Valve need to nerf this now. It's ridiculous. It's utterly ridiculous. That's what happens when we have new stuff from ice-Frog, like the original Tauren Chieftain, which was completely and utterly spastic. Oh, do you remember that?
That was such a fun hero to play. The range on that nuke was like 2k range or something retarded.
It was more, the aura was, everything is now pure damage. Have fun, everybody. Are you buying armor? Doesn't matter. Are you buying magical resistance? Doesn't matter. Oh,
that was too much fun, man. I loved Tauren Chieftain back then. Although I think he's still a cool hero. Some teams are picking him up in Dota 1, and I can't wait to see him. Dota 2, I reckon that's one hero they could make look completely sick.
Oh yes, definitely. I mean, he was really awesome, and I'm actually kind of glad that the Spirit Breaker in this game actually uses his mace thing rather. I mean, Spirit Breaker in Dota 1 had this huge ass awesome axe, and then he hit people with a little lantern thing. It was like, what is going on? But Queen of Pain, and I'm not surprised for this, just because Mr. Swish has such a reputation for the most powerful, one of the nastiest wretched hags in Heroes Neweth. So giving him Queen of Pain, while she's a little bit less powerful, just because she doesn't have that, doesn't have her Shadow Strike attached to her Sonic Wave, she's still definitely a very strong hero in this metagame. And I'm hoping Mr. Swish will cause some carnage. But we saw him the other day against, what was it, Invasion? That's right, Invasion, and didn't do so hot. So hopefully he picks it up today.
Yeah, he did not have the best game of his life there, and he is going to be up against a Night Stalker here, so that's a nice hero to lock him down with. Even Invoker can do fairly well against Queen of Pain. You've got the... Invoker should outlast the Queen of Pain if it is going to be those two heroes duking it out at mid lane, and not to mention Invoker, the Cold Snap, is another annoying hero for Queen of Pain to do with, but it could be Queen of Pain in the bottom lane, and is it even Mr. Swish? Yeah, Mr. Swish is on the Queen of Pain.
Almost wondering if... I mean, I'm not dead sure it'll be Invoker mid, just because they have a Ballinar. And it looks like Invoker will be going top.
Okay.
And it looks like it's an Exhort build, because he hasn't gone with the... Like, if they're doing Quace Wex, generally they'll start off with the Blades of Attack. That is that's a pretty normal build for them. But he has gone for these stat items, so I'm thinking we're probably going to see the Exhort build. That's just my guess here.
Yeah, I think the Exhort build is becoming more and more popular, but at the same time, I think people are just underrating this Tornado EMP. It's still very strong. It's a bit harder to hit. It has been nerfed, but Tornado, because of its range, is just such a powerful skill. And then you can even just use the EMP in a team fight. You don't even have to combo it with the Tornado half the time. You can just combo it with something like a Fissure, something like a Frostbite. It's easy to maybe have it latch on as the 5-man Duskbin, roam out top, 4-man. Queen of Pain's actually at bottom. Queen of Pain needs to be a bit careful. It's going to be CM, Morphling, and Chen all at bottom. So that's where they decided to put the trial lane with the Invoker top, Night Stalker at mid.
Like, the Exhort build is also really good if you're planning to run a push line, just because you get those really good Forge Spirits out early on, and then you can just help, like, harass lanes all around the map with Sunstrikes. But in this case, where they've got the late game with the Morphling, they've got Ballinar to provide, like, lots of ganking and lots of pressure during the mid game. Going, like, I mean, yeah, it just seems a little weird. Especially when it's Duskbin's prerogative to push, because their late game is not going to be that fantastic, with Morphling going to be really hard to shut down without any sort of real answer to him. So I kind of feel like almost it would be better to go with like you said, the Quace Wex, just because the Tornado and EMP are just so hard to push against, so damn annoying. And you need to get those Arcane Boots up and running as well, just the mass Arcane Boots to help counter that.
Yep, so mid lane Shadow Shaman should do fairly well against Night Stalker, I feel. Night Stalker going for what you need against a hero like Shadow Shaman, the quick stout shield. Sure, you want to get that ball up as quite fast as possible, but without the stout shield, the harass from the Shadow Shaman just does too much damage. As Shadow Shaman should have a slight lasting advantage here. And then bottom lane, Chen CM are going to be looking maybe for some early ganks on this mid lane. So ES lurking around mid lane, trying to maybe protect this Shadow Shaman.
Oh, looks like I was completely incorrect calling the Exhort build. He has not at all. He's gone with Ghost Walk, actually. I mean, not Ghost Walk. He's gone with Quace. What am I saying? Ghost Walk. Yeah. No, he's gone with Quace. So yeah, he's decided, you know what, I'm going to go...
It doesn't mean Tornado EMP. It could still be an Exhort build. It just means he wants the Cold Snap before the Sunstrike. So he can still go for the Wex, or he can go for the Exhort. So he... Shackle onto Invoker at top. There's the Cold Feet. No Fissure as of yet. Invoker will get away.
He's a little bit too far away to get that.
Yeah, they just need to wait another second longer, and ES would have been in position.
And also Chen... Oh, Crystal Man's carrying a smoke. Then Chen, I think, is... I'm not dead sure what Chen's doing. He's got the Ursa Warrior running around. They might try and jump. Rasta, I think Rasta knows... Oh yeah, he's seen them on the walls. Like, he can see them right now, actually. He knows there's trouble. And they're actually double jungling the enemy jungle. Oh, this is good. I think mostly they've decided, you know what, Morphling can handle this Queen of Pain for now. Let's just go and use this jungle, get experience, make sure Morphling gets as much experience as he can in there, keeps levels with Queen of 8, and then we'll jump out and maybe lock her down with a net, grab her with the Frostbite, and kill her. This is going to be very painful for her.
Absolutely. Once Crystal Maiden gets that level 2, has the double nuke, it suddenly becomes much easier to get. Even a hero like Queen of Pain with Blink, you can still position Crystal Maiden so that when Queen of Pain blinks, Crystal Maiden is there ready with a Frostbite as well as a slow. As we are going to see a bit of movement by Duskbin as well. ESAA roaming a bit towards mid lane. Maybe deciding that. I mean, Windrunner should be able to just go head-to-head with Invoker, and you can see Invoker already a bit under-leveled, under-farmed. Windrunner should be able to solve this lane, so ES and AA can try deal with this CM Chen jungle.
I think it's definitely a possibility for them, and yeah, ES and this will be. I think this definitely needs to happen because otherwise Rasta's not going to get any farm as the fissure goes down. Going to force the cold feet to proc. Doesn't actually land the fissure on though. It's a bit of an odd choice, but it looks like they're going to get the first blood. Shadow Shaman taking that. Valenar trying to help. Get shackled. This is not good. He's in a lot of trouble now. Can they get a last couple of hits on him? The ports are coming in. He will get away. They have no more disables ready to go. Crystal Man porting straight back into the fray, and definitely this is what needs to happen.
Shadow Shaman went for the boots before the ball, which I actually think was quite smart, because the CM Chen were lurking around looking to gank him. Not to mention the mobility against the Night Stalker does help. Night Stalker doing the same thing, both going for boots as fast as possible. And so far, AA, ES, I like that they've left the top lane. Windrunner will do perfectly fine against Invoker. They should be pretty much be able to go sort of fairly even in CS, but shutting down this Morphling, making sure Queen of Pain, as well as, more importantly, the Shadow Shaman can get XP and farm at mid is more important.
No, I think this is something we see a lot of teams. They'll have a clear-cut advantage in their lane already, and then the supports won't do anything except maybe stand around and harass them more, or even just go into the jungle and just farm it a bit. And in this case, I love the fact that both supports are getting really, both team supports are getting really active at causing pressure, just causing friction, making some action happen. As Night Stalker 15-4 at the moment, Rasta 12-3, so Night Stalker actually managed to stay ahead, just barely, although Rasta, of course, helping pick up the first blood.
Yeah, no, absolutely, and it did actually go to the Rasta, who is now currying out the bottle as well as what looks to be a magic wand. I assume that's going to be his as well. And with that, Night Stalker going to have a bit of a harder time at mid lane, although these supports will help with the rune. And here we go, smoke coming from CM Chen. Have they been spotted? They walked past the sentry ward, although I don't know if they were spotted by, as you have to be watching the map when they did go past, as they're looking for a kill on this Queen of Pain.
I think if she'd spotted, she would have been running already by now. She's actually Duskbin. Mr. Swish in some trouble. Here comes the gank. Frostbite going to pin him down. They've got no net, but it doesn't matter. The pure amount of nukes they've got. As Windrunner also takes out Invoker in the top lane.
Wow.
But Mr. Swish getting jumped. Ouch.
But yeah, that's going to happen with that smoke gang. No surprise, Queen of Pain goes down, but Windrunner getting the solo kill at
I
top.
think he tried to fight her, because look how low she is. I think he went on her.
Yeah, no, absolutely. Definitely look for a kill in there, but Windrunner coming out on top. Bit of a misplay coming out from Ice as AA's there. AA maybe just going to share some of those tangos with the low HP Windrunner, but Windrunner now up to level 6. Great start for her.
Should also mention Quace on the Invoker. He has not gone with the Exhort as of yet. And now he's into trouble again. Cold Feet not going to proc in time though. He will just run out of there. Of course, Wex making him run a lot quicker. Has also got the early boots. Too fast without some stuff. Too fast without stuff. And Queen of Pain. Oh, this must suck for her. Being chased around by this whirlwind. Very, very annoying. Mr. Swish has picked up an early bottle. It's Courier now headed mid with a TP scroll, I think, for Rasta.
Yeah, and ES will take some harass behind tower. ES must realize this ward is here, as there's going to be a fissure going down just to stop the tornado. So they really were fed up with that, as now the Chen at bottom is maybe going to look to pick up another creep, as that Wildkin, the tornado will be up soon, but definitely you want to get levels up as fast as possible, so Chen will be looking to maybe take that
Courier.
Oh, nice reaction from Duskbin there.
Wow, they were indeed watching that Courier closely. Immediately popped the speed and then got the hell out. Rasta now trying to sneak that Shen creep with his illusions, although just dominates another one, denies that creep that Rasta was trying to snag. And now it's nighttime. Pucker your assholes, because here comes the Night Stalker. Oh, he's gone with He's gone with 2. Well, he's actually not bothered with his ult. He's gone for 2, an extra one in Hunter of the Night, and he will. Looks like he's going to pick up an invis. We'll head up top. Maybe no, going back to mid. Top, nope, mid. Really undecided.
Back court.
He's got that invis though.
I think maybe with this Chen coming towards mid, he's thinking he can get a kill there. As Morphling, another kill on the Queen of Pain. That one, I believe, was a solo kill, in fact.
Swish, what is happening?
Yeah, Mr. Swish not on the ball here. AA's lurking around near top. Night Stalker decides to go back mid, maybe just trying to get that level 7 before he goes off looking to gank.
Oh, Spores, there we go. Now he's jumped the mid lane. He hasn't popped the bottle yet. They should be able to take this out, though. Chen going to finish that up with a pure damage nuke. And Nightstalker can now bottle up and go and gank another lane if he wants. Even go down there, grab a Crone, try and grab a kill on that Queen of Pain again, or go up here and get the Windrunner. Honestly, I think the Queen of Pain kill would be better, more useful, just because Windrunner is one of those heroes that doesn't tend to get out of control as fast as Queen of Pain. But hey, they've already got a couple of good kills now. And this, if they jump her, will slow down an early mech or something.
Yeah, they could slow it down, but Windrunner is, yeah, like you said, a hero that they can shut down. Oh wow, they do shut down. Nightstalker, nice gank there. Chen was coming in, he wasn't even needed. The Shadow Shaman TP a bit too late as, yeah, Duskbin not quite reacting to this pressure coming from Zenith. They had some okay couple of kills to start things off, and now Shadow Shaman at top, in trouble as well. The Nightstalker is still around. Shadow Shaman should go down here.
Slightly early on the cold snap could be. Oh, great self-block there. Really good self-block. Trying to hold them off, although Nightstalker needs to be careful. The silence is down there. He should be okay for the Lord. Shackle shot. The whirlwind gets thrown through. Nightstalker gets some serious trouble. Great play from Duskbin. They do lose Raster anyway. But still really good reflex. Just trapping himself into the trees and keeping Nightstalker off him.
Yeah, and Ice in trouble. All the power shot. Oh, it hits! And Chen gonna send him back. Needs one right click. Oh, Ice is gonna live here. Wow, nice little bit of juking there. And that self-war trap was so clever.
It could have been. It almost could have been slightly better, been a little pushed out a little bit further. But hey, you know what? It was fine. It was fantastic. And it got him that kill. It delayed him long enough to get him that kill. And even if he could reach them, it was just the fact that once you trap yourself inside the walls, you're really bloody hard to right-click. As Queen of Pain bringing the courier into danger again. I think she might be shuttling the bottle. Yeah, I think she's bottle crowing.
Yeah, absolutely. It looks like they're going to be going for some bottle crowing just to help Queen of Pain in this bottom lane, as Queen of Pain is struggling. Up to level 7. But yeah, not getting quite the farm and XP he would like. Nightstalker coming in. Needs a silence, so maybe going to be able to blink first. Oh no, he's not going to get it. And Morphling will clean up with the waveform. Actually, Nightstalker getting the last hit. Either way, HY farming up pretty well. He's actually picked up a Robe of the Magi, possibly just for the intel trades, although he may make something sort of unusual, like a Drum of Endurance.
Also, Nightstalker has got a point booster. We'll be going for an Argonauts by the looks of the fish. Goes down, Cold Feet, gonna proc, Shackle as well. Ice is in some trouble here. Gets locked down in the ice, gets taken out. But Mr. Swish really struggling in that bottom lane. Raster and some trouble. Ninja Boogie goes on the offense. We've got the Ancient Apparition here as well. Gets silenced. Has to back up and also leave porting in, but he doesn't have much mana up. Needs to be careful. Courier coming into combat. Do they have an Arcane Boost? Shackle Shot goes out, doesn't latch though. And there's a Chen Centaur moving. Oh, Lee in some trouble. Gonna get stopped, but there's silence as well. Gets slowed down. There's the Raster wards. The lockdown is there, but I don't think it's enough DPS. He will walk away. Getting hit by the fish. He might go down. Does get cleaned up underneath the shock. Ninja Boogie to save the day. And it was an alright trade. Could have been better if they got the Nightstalker first. But either, Ninja Boogie's trouble. Getting locked down there by the Centaur. The Serpent Wards are still up. But he is getting taken out. No, he will get away. Maybe the Whirlwind's gone through. Tornado. He's out. He's out. Going to port out as well.
Ooh, Invoker goes to high ground, and now Nightstalker buying back is back in the fray. ES in trouble, under tower will go down. Nightstalker making his buyback worth it for that kill. And that only cost him, 400 gold for that buyback. Picks up a kill and also can make full use of this nighttime, which he wants to be as aggressive as possible. So probably worth the buyback there, as now Chen getting some aggressive wards up near this mid lane. I've never seen that ward spot actually used before.
I suppose it would avoid, because normally the counter wards go down there to try and spot both sides of the river. So it would sort of avoid a counter, but at the same time, it's purely to spot the high ground, because it's not providing any vision of the runes at all or anything. Interesting. It's definitely an interesting ward spot. First time I've seen that one anyway. Nightstalker invisible in the bottom lane, might be looking to pick up a kill on Queen of Pain. She's running out of there. She picked up her ult, 1 level in Shadow Strike, 1 in Blink, although it looks like he's given up. Doesn't know whether. Oh, she's coming back though. She might walk straight into this. Oh no. Mr. Swish.
It's just a Chen at the moment, so you'll see the Chen be able to back off. No, Nightstalker is nearby. Gonna try and kill the Chen. The ulti not gonna come because the silence is there. ES Fissure will get the Chen with the help of AA. But XY on that Nightstalker could look for more blood. This AA is a very squishy hero, and he's going to turn around and walk into Shadow Shaman. The Serpent Wards are up in 5 seconds as Morphling waves in, adaptive strike. Shadow Shaman will drop the AA ultimate, will take out Crystal Maiden though. Double kill for the AA, but ES will go down as well. And
that's definitely
another good trade for Zenith.
Yeah, Zenith really dominating this game. I've got to say, Queen of Page, one of those rage moments where you just sort of go, really, he was there, really invisible at that particular moment. She was like so sure she had that kill there, and suddenly Silence comes out of nowhere, prevents the ult, and just shuts him down. And Zenith definitely trading for a whole bunch of good kills there. As they're asking, which one is Chuan?
Chuan is not actually playing. They had to get a stand-in for him for this match. He played their last match, but this match they found a stand-in who was going under the name of Mad. I'm not quite sure who that is, but Chuan is not playing.
Okay, Invoker now picking up some phase boots, has got the Blades of Attack to go with it. Oh, actually used up all of those Iron Branches he had before. Meanwhile in mid, still following the Balinar, 39 and 70. Rasta was a little bit ahead, but DD Rune being found there by Night Stalker. Oh dear.
And he is just continuing to be aggressive. Radiant, they have a ward in mid lane, maybe spotting him run that way, but no, Night Stalker, the tornado misses, he pops the win run. He's still going to get slowed, maybe chased down here. There's no urn on the Night Stalker. There's the Cold Feet. And they're going to turn around. There's the Shadow Shaman teeping in. Shackle Shot not going to latch on though.
That power shot did a lot of damage to that Invoke. Just hammered him. He's very squishy by the looks of things. Chen now rolling up the top lane, throwing down a counter ward. Moving back up to top, and it looks like the Radiant, they're on the offense, but they could be getting ganked in just a second. Night Stalker comes screaming behind him. He's got the DD popped. Here comes a Silence. No, it goes on the Ancient Average. I thought he'd go for the Earthshaker to stop the stuns, or even the Rasta. And now he's being chased off the Echo Slam as well. Night Stalker boxed in. Made a mistake with that Silence, I think. Ice Blast going through, gonna catch him both. Goes down there. Power Shot cleaning him up. Great counter gank there from Duskbin. And I've got to say,
that was some smart play.
I've got to say, mostly came down to the Silence going on the wrong target. It should not have been on the Ancient. It should have been on either the ES or the Rasta.
Yeah, totally agree. That fissure blocked the Night Stalker in, and then the Serpent Wards from Shadow Shaman doing a lot of damage here, as Duskbin will probably get this top tier 1 tower, although meanwhile, HY, the Morphling still farming away at bottom. He's a hero that Duskbin need to account for, although they did manage to get some kills going their way. They're not really shutting down this Morphling. Morphling, up to 2.6k gold, has reached level 11 and 82 CS already.
Yeah, he's 450 GPM right now. That's very scary at almost 14 minutes in. That's extremely scary. And the main issue is they don't have an answer to him in the late game, except maybe a sort of semi-carry Queen of Pain. But as we've seen, Mr. Swish has been struggling so damn hard, so he's not going to be able to meet the Morphling in the late game. So this definitely worries me quite a bit.
Yeah, no, absolutely. Not to mention, the Queen of Pain is a farm-dependent hero, but it's not like a hard carry. It's not going to be able to out-DPS a hero like Morphling, but can sort of use her mobility to blink around and do a lot of sort of magic damage. But a hero like Morphling farming much better. Queen of Pain doesn't even have the treads up yet. Maybe building even a Necrobook with that Belt of Giants. I think Necrobook could be very useful against heroes like Morphling, who rely a lot on their mana pool to survive, and even heroes like Invoker.
As Chen looks like he's busy building that mech, has got the headdress, working on the buckler at the moment. I saw invisibility being picked up by a Night Stalker. Has he popped it? He has popped it, heading bottom. He's got level 2 ult up. He could pop this to try and take out Lee. Lee's just hoping to get him stuck in there. Oh, pops a little bit too late. Doesn't matter. Should be able to take him out. He's popped the Void already. It doesn't matter. Adaptive Strike going to cancel that port out and clean him up. I think he was hoping to bait the Windrunner onto fighting the Morphling, but in the end it didn't really matter. Took him out regardless. Invoker up in this top lane hasn't really had a huge impact this game. Kind of looking forward to him actually doing something.
Yeah, he's been the one that Duskbin have been constantly ganking and shutting down well. And as a result, I mean, Invoker not going to be all too happy about his current farm and score, but the result is that Morphling has been having a lot of room, a lot of space to farm. Invoker can be effective without items. He's just throwing down the Tornado EMPs, and that alone will help deal with this Duskbin lineup. Heroes like ES are very mana dependent.
And Chen has smoked Wildkin Chiefs, just spraying out Cyclones because he can, I suppose.
Invis Wildkin.
Yeah, because he can. Just because he can. She's been relatively irritating watching the burn happen up there. Meanwhile, it's a push in mid. The Dinosaur are going to take this first tier Radiant Tower in the mid lane without contest.
Well, they've gone on Invoker at top though. Ice Blast going in. Invoker looks like he will drop. Yes, the wards are being popped. TP coming in. Night Stalker picks up a counter kill as they are trading blows here. And now Shadow Shaman and ES probably both in a bit of trouble as ES should go down. Test of Faith will come from Chen. Oh, not a very big damage from that. And maybe going to look to turn this around. There's CM gets to ES, but Queen of Pain wipes out the Chen. with an ulti.
Unfortunately, the squish, she's about to get killed. Look at those creep jumping him, getting hit by a void, gets taken out. Has got a level 3 blink, but could not get it off in time. Just got cleaned up. Krista Maiden has picked up her ult by now. She actually maxed out Frostbite, but I think is smart because she's been harassing that Queen of Pain a lot, and having the longer lockdown to prevent the blink was a smart move, I think.
Yeah, I like this CM build. I mean, getting the 1 point in aura early on, it's not, I mean, a huge amount of mana region, but it does help out heroes like Night Stalker and Morphling quite a good deal, as they're going to look to go on this Windrunner, knock Windrunner, immediately noticing the TPs, gets the hell out of there, as Invoker not going to go for the Tornado. Still chasing, maybe Invoker just playing very aggressive here.
Yeah, well, of course, Night Stalker not needing that much mana, so even just, 0.5 mana per second is really useful for him, can really help him out.
Yes.
As Morphling's also already going to have a bit of mana regen from his Ring of Aquila. In fact, they've stacked. That's something I wanted to know, just do the Aquila and the Basilius stack? I don't think they should.
No, they don't stack. Top lane, Invoker again on the receiving end of a nasty Fissure Shackle Shot AA ulti combo. They've done this about 3 or 4 times now to this Invoker. He's just constantly being punished.
I agree. I don't think they should, but I just swear I see their buff icons up together. I'm not sure if that's just a bug in the display, or if it's actually just not been fixed or something.
I think it's just a visual thing. I don't think they actually stack.
We'll see in a minute.
This top tier 1 tower. Ooh, they're going to go for the deny. CM gets it, and they're going to. CM going to pay for that deny with her life.
Worth it.
As Night Stalker. Yeah, worth it. I agree. Worth it as a CM, but.
Yeah, definitely worth it because it just denies so much damn money.
Oh man, look what HY has picked up.
Where are we, HY? It's a Morphling, is it not? Yes. Where are you? Oh dear.
Screw Lincolns. He just wants straight shotgun, and he's got it now.
He just got the Ethereal Scepter. Or Ghost Scepter. What it's something. I think it's a Ghost. It is Ghost Scepter and Dota. I keep getting mixed up. I've never managed to pin down which is the Ethereal Scepter and which is the Ghost Scepter.
I constantly get them. It's not like I get them mixed up. I know which is which, but just when I'm talking, I'll just say the wrong one like half the time.
And there we go, Ethereal Blade. I think it's because it's an Ethereal Blade, but a Ghost Scepter, and I call it.
Yeah, Scepter sounds like something you would use to throw at the opponents, like a nuke. But
it's just Ethereal Blade. I would think an Ethereal Blade builds out of an Ethereal Scepter.
I don't know.
But it's a Ghost Scepter.
Yeah.
Well, it's all messed up. It's all messed up. Now I'm just trying to confuse the shit out of me.
Yeah, I'm more confused than when we started. But Invoker's made his way bottom. Invoker trying to just avoid this non-stop ganks coming his way, and Morphling is actually sitting behind him, somewhat expecting another gank to go down on him. And HY has morphed everything to agility. He's sitting on 600 HP. That's how badly he wants to use this shotgun build.
Whirlwind's in mid again. Those Wildkin Chiefs being a pain in everybody's ass, just chasing everybody away. The counter ward's being thrown out of mid by the Radiant side, just looking for any high ground wards, not finding anything though. And Morphling just left to his own devices down here. He's actually morphed a little bit. Actually, no, he's just gained some health.
I was about to say, he needs to be careful because 800 HP, if he gets hit by a Fissure plus AA ulti, he's going to just instantly die. Throw in like a power shot or something, he's not going to be able to morph in time.
I'm watching Windrunner get ganked here. She's going to put a smart move.
Yeah, very. And Night Stalker has an Aghanim Scepter, which is going to give them the unobstructed vision over the trees. The legal map hack. Sort
of legal. And at least Morphing, he's hoping somebody's going to come down there and farm. Just jump them. It's like, go down there, go and farm. You know you want that crit.
He's gone even to Agi Treads now. That's how excited he is for a kill. He's going Agi Treads, just camping in the jungle.
It's gonna be ridiculous. He's even replicated so he can escape after. He's gonna go for it. Oh, is it Chen? Oh no, I think Chen's. Oh no, it's dominating crap. I thought Chen sent him home.
Shadow Shaman's pretty tanky. 1300 HP. I don't know if he'll do enough damage here.
Yeah, see, he's gonna hope to dive in, pop the waveform in, down to strike, Ghost Blade, Ethereal Blade straight away, and then replicate out to safety.
The problem is, Radiant team are right by his replicate though, so they could always kill him when he replicates out here.
I think his
replicate's actually about to get ganked. they think it's a real Chen, I think.
Yeah, I mean, he was probably really expecting to be down here defending this tower, yet they're not. EMP and the tornado goes through. Shaman getting hit by that. Ghost, Cold Snap as well, will be chased off though. Taking some tower damage. Shackle Shot goes down. The Shackles as well. Mech gets popped by the tower. Power Shot goes through. I'm looking for Morphling. Where's he gone? I think he's...
He went top. He TP'd in top and then took out the AA, but meanwhile, his teammates at mid are in a bit of trouble here.
We missed that shotgun. Damn. Invoker now has got... Looks like Invoker will be grabbing drums. It's pretty stock standard on him. I'm just looking at Shen's got his mech up running. Had that for a little while. Balinar with the Scepter still. Still to finish his transition in 21 minutes in though. Windrunner building an early Orchid? I think it's Windrunner in some trouble. Gonna get taken out. Crystal Maiden popping the freezing field. Shen popping Hand of God. And the ports are coming in. We've only lost Windrunner though. I'm just waiting. Where is Morphling? Morphling still farming the top lane. No contest. And again those Wildkins with those whirlwinds. My God, just Zenith love their whirlwinds.
Yeah, they're being so pesky. Great ward trap at mid on Ice. Ice is being sent home, but it's not going to come in time. The Fissure goes down as well. Shen in a bit of trouble. Are they going to get the disables and the nukes on him? And it looks like Shadow Shaman... Oh, no, not going to go for the Shackle here.
No, decided not to. And Morphling might get his chance to shotgun someone again. Still sitting on just about as much as... Oh, he's actually not quite as much as he can. Almost as much as he can. But he might get a chance to basically shotgun this AA again. If he can find him, although he's again being relatively careful sitting up there. AA finds himself an Invis rune. He's got Night Stalker roaming around here. I know it looks like Zenith are just happy. You know, we've got a couple of towers, just going to back up now. Play it easy, play it cool.
Absolutely. They're in no rush, but they will just play it as safe as possible. They feel like they're in control. They can always take road when they want. Oh man,
Mr. Switch.
Queen of Pain.
You poor bastard. Oh, I just got completely gibbed by that. Waveform, Adaptive Strike, and then... Uh-oh, now they jump Morphling, though. Morphling in a lot of trouble. He will go down. Nothing he can do here. They get vengeance from Mr. Switch at the very least, and now... Uh-oh. Crystal Maiden trying to run away. Now, Nightstalk can obviously get the hell out of here. Oh, Crystal Maiden, on the other hand, a little bit too slow. Morphling, though, still hanging around. And what's he sitting on?
Back.
Oh, wow.
He's back mid. As Invoker and Nightstalker want to go on the hunt, and with that Accept on Nightstalker, they have some great vision there. Tornado going to hit the ES, and ES in a bit of trouble here. He will go down.
And you see Morphling has got, alright, let's be a bit more, oh shit, oh wow, he keeps changing. He's going to 1200. I've lost track. Oh, he replicated.
He replicated in and then shotgunned the Windrunner.
God, it's so hard to keep track of this bloody Morphling. He's there 1 second, gone the next. That's twice. I've been looking for him where he was, and he's just instantly jumped out and gone somewhere else.
And I think this Windrunner may regret not going for that mech. Going for the fast Orchid, nice for maybe ganking them off with the silence, but in general, you need the survivability from the mech.
Yeah, and Morphling, normally when we see Mushi do this, he'll sit on approximately 1200 health. Morphling, this Morphling here, high, is going, you know what, I'll play it a little riskier. He decided, 700 health, maybe a little too risky. He got killed almost immediately. I'm going to try for 1000. No, switching back up to 1200. And back to 1000. He can't make up his mind. Maybe he's just got sort of like Parkinson's on the keyboard. But Queen of Pain appears to be building something that involves a Starfall Wizard. Maybe, I don't know, this late in the game would be a little late for a Necrobook. So I'm almost wondering if it's just going to be a 4-staff just to help her out with mobility.
Yeah, 4-staff will definitely help her quite a lot here. Ultimate going to go flying in. There's Ninja Boogie. Nice. Serpent Warp not getting the ward trap that he wanted though. And in the end, he's only going to maybe take out some of these Shen creeps as ES Fissure. Shen goes down. Big ES ulti. But now ES will drop to the Night Stalker. Invoker using the Deafening Blast. Wave in. Queen of Pain drops. And trouble for Duskbin.
Unfortunately, that Blink Dagger on Ninja Boogie not doing as much work as he'd like. He will go down here. There's just too much dire presence. Although, wow, Windrunner actually diving, suiciding. I'm not dead sure what she was up to there. I can't see that working out in any... Maybe he's just saying, you know what, screw it. I'll either steal the Aegis or I'll die and we'll lose anyway.
Yeah, they just trying to take that Aegis, but now Morphling up to 3k gold can start building towards something which give him some more agi or give him just some more survivability as he is becoming... With this Aegis, he can just go and shotgun someone and not even worry too much about dying.
Yeah, oh wait, he's morphing. There we go. The agility is being morphed. He stopped. I think he knows the AA. And AA in some serious trouble. Here it comes. Didn't even need the waveform to help take him out. Just completely obliterated him.
AA's a bit too squishy at this point in the game. Just trying to get those wards up. AA's played a very good game overall as support. I mean, some really well-placed ultis has secured some kills on heroes like this Invoker, but at this point in the game, an overfarm Morphling is just going to punish an AA, and there's just nothing AA can really do at this point.
Yeah, well, that's the whole point of the shotgun Morphling, is go and find easy kills, just jump them, and then just make an illusion, go and find a stupid easy kill, instantly obliterate it, and then replicate out to safety. And just keep doing that, and they'll wind up massively unfarmed. You'll get a ton of money, and just be laughing. As a Dagon, really. Morphling just bought a Dagon.
There's some synergy there with the Ethereal Blade, but he's definitely feeling very confident in this win and trolling a little bit. As he's going to fly that out to him. That's one way to spend your gold. And there we go.
Wow.
Shotgun again. Queen of Pain goes down quickly. And now immediately morphing the strings. Just playing it as safe as possible. He may actually TP home to try to get some of his HP and mana back after finding someone to replicate.
Yeah, that will make perfect sense. I mean, Brown's around here. Night Stalker's probably actually going to come to him right now. Yeah, here we go. Running towards him.
I think it's...
Yep.
Yeah, TP home, get the mana HP, get the Dagon as well, and then replicate in for another shotgun kill.
Apparently Radiant got the Roshan kill though.
Ah.
I don't know. Let me have a look. I wasn't watching. Ah, it's gone. I know Morphling definitely got the Aegis, but maybe Ninja Boogie managed to snake the Roshan kill for the gold. It's possible. Invoker, somebody has a gem actually. Who had the gem there? Night Stalker has got a gem, so I think this mostly just counter one just because none of them appear. Yeah, there's no invis on this team, so yeah, it's just purely for counter, which is definitely going to help him roam the jungle a lot easier and just go wherever he wants to, just jump out on people and basically mean that Duskbin have to play super defensive just because they have no vision, and of course he has his legal map hacks.
Yeah, and the more defensive they play, the more underfarm they're going to get, the more room that Zenith have just to get ridiculously farmed. So here we're going to see them look to go into mid. The shotgun on Windrunner with the Dagon, and now ES in trouble. Great Ice Ball coming out from Ice side. ES will drop. The Serpent Wards go down. Queen of Pain actually popping a fairly nice ultimate, hitting a lot of heroes, but not enough damage.
Yeah, great ult placement with the Sonic Wave. Unfortunately, just no follow-up. Already lost ES, already lost Windrunner. There's just really no follow-up that can mount there. They've already used the Ice Blast. It's just a little bit too late. Now, the tower does go down. The mech being popped from the Dire side. Morphling morphing up strength, although he's going back to agility right now. He does have that Dagon off cooldown. In fact, he's switching treads rapidly as well. Going to intelligence just to help himself out. Now it looks like they're going to take this relatively uncontested, although Morphling looking for a shock. Uh-oh. No! The blink in there from Rasta, although he gets covered. He gets the Hex off, and then Morphling has some defense come up, and Rasta going to pay for that. Ninja Boogie gets wiped out there. The Dagon being used to get a fountain kill. Down goes the Morphling. He's got an Aegis, so he doesn't really care. The Queen of Pain having to blink back into the fountain. And unfortunately, Earthshaker trapping himself with his own fissure there.
Yeah, in the end, Zenith just a bit too strong, outclassing their opponents. Duskbin, I mean, the kill score was fairly even for quite a while, but once again, the same thing where Zenith protect their towers well, much like against inv-red, this time losing one tower though, as they're just going to get kill after kill here. Queen of Pain goes down, and now Shadow Shaman Windrunner in a bit of trouble.
I've got to say, Duskbin tonight looked a lot stronger tonight than they did yesterday. Even though Mr. Switch, again, his lane got hammered. They shut him down really, really hard. But they looked a lot stronger than they did the other night. Looked a lot more forward. Actually put up a pretty decent fight. But as it is, I'm not taking anything away from them. Zenith have been on fire tonight. Like, in the last couple of days, they have been looking so damn strong. So, can't really completely blame Duskbin for this one.
Yeah, no, Duskbin, I mean, they put up a good show. I mean, the picks were much more stable. Last time seeing them run that side lane solo pudge was a bit out of the ordinary. And they worked together well as a team. If you see what happened at that top lane, they killed that Invoker a lot. And that was all from some great coordination from that ES, Windrunner, and AA. But in the end, I feel like, yeah, they didn't have the hard carry that Zenith had, and they didn't shut down Zenith's hard carry. If you're going to go with only these semi-carry heroes like Windrunner, Queen of Pain, and Shadow Shaman, you have to shut down your opposing team's hard carry if they have one, and they just didn't do that.
I just feel they should have just gone, you know, alright, screw the top lane, screw Invoker. If he gets a little bit of farm, screw it. But Morphling, as you can see, is just completely wrecking them. And also the thing is, Queen of Pain never got, like, Mr. Switch, really strong player, just never got into the match. Like, he spent the entire game getting ganked, left, right, and center by Chen, by Crystal Maiden. And if they just had a bit more support down there, maybe not only would it shut down the Morphling, but it would also protect the Queen of Pain at the same time and help her out. But I do like the fact that they immediately, as soon as they figured out that Crystal Maiden and Chen were double jungling their own, the Radiant jungle, they immediately brought their supports down from the top lane and used that to chase them out. And they got that early kill on Crystal Maiden. I think that was definitely a smart move, but in the end, just to let Morphling go for too long.
Yeah, he's just been out of control, and you can see, even with his item choice, he's just so confident. As even Invoker, I mean, they killed him a lot, but he's still got up the items and levels he needs. He's level 14, and with that, Zenith can just get kill after kill. These squishy heroes, I mean, the Shotgun Morphling wreaking havoc, and now Zenith just going to sort of camp the Duskbin Fountain, try to pick up a few more kills. AA ultimate with the Queen of Pain ultimate, going to completely airball, and with that, Duskbin, I think any hope of a comeback is going to be pretty much destroyed.
Yeah, well, they got two towers. They got the most influential hero on the team. Ninja Boogie with his Rasta is down at the moment, and they will lose this bottom race. And at the moment, I think how many kills is High up to? 18 to 2 to 5. That's looking pretty damn mean.
Yeah.
Sadly, Mr. Switch, 2 kills, 10 deaths, really got focused down so hard in laning phase. Crystal Maiden and Shen were all over his case. And I mean, similar thing happened to Evoker. He wasn't having much fun either, and like Evoker hasn't had a huge presence in this match either. But as it came down to it, I mean, they needed their Queen of Pain more than Zenith needed their Invoker. This is my feeling.
Yeah, no, I definitely agree. They focused a bit too much on this Invoker, and Invoker's a hero where it's nice if you get those kills, but they needed to get more out of it. They need to push down some more towers. In the end, I mean, Invoker's still getting those levels and farming needs, and now Duskbin losing both top and bottom racks. I have a feeling this game isn't going to be going on for much longer. Where is the Morphling? He's surely going to be looking for a few more kills. Shotguns the Shadow Shaman, and in the middle now, looking for some more.
And his Dagon is still up. Level 3 Dagon is still up. He could take out somebody. There. Oh, wow. There we go. Adaptive Strike going to clean that up. And there's his triple. I think he's up to 21 now. He's decided that he's going to be Mr. Swish for this match. This is the kind of thing we'd see from Mr. Swish in Heroes of Newer. Just kind of crazy score. Sadly, it's all high tonight. It is all Zenith, all high.
Yeah, he's really putting on a bit of a show for everyone now. He could pick up that Dagon fight, but they are going to get the Mega Creeps now. Zenith will come out on top. This is just the best of one. This is just the group stage, so we'll be seeing more of Duskbin over the next few weeks, and they still are in this with a good chance to make it through to the playoff brackets.
But I mean, Zenith, they deserve tonight's results, all the good wins they've had, because they have played hard. They have definitely played well, played hard, and they have not made many mistakes. So I'm going to say they deserve what they've reaped tonight. They've definitely done well. Gonna wait for this to finish up. So guys, I don't know. I don't know if the Filipino fanboys in the chat right now. I'm really disappointed. Honestly, I'm kind of disappointed. I really wanted Duskbin to do well, but as it is, Zenith proving to be just a bit too strong. But I'm going to say there is definitely, definitely a difference in level of play currently between Mineski and Duskbin. I think Duskbin look like the Filipinos' strongest team as it is.
Yeah, I'd say that, yeah, they did put on a good show. They need to sort of continue doing this against the other teams in their group. That's where they'll really be put to test. And yeah, I mean, as you said, they are putting up a bit of a show. They're being very professional as well, showing up on time and sort of saving that reputation that is being tarnished somewhat by some of these other teams. But yeah, great showing from Zenith as they continue their unbeaten streak in Dota 2, more or less.
And GG's from the Pinoys from Duskbin Game. But guys, thanks for watching. It's been Triumph Man and God's cast in the Gigabyte Dota Masters Tournament. Gods, what is happening now? Are we done for the night, or what's happening?
Maybe not. I'm going to have a quick look. We may have Absolute Legends up against Ritter coming up next. We're going to have to